Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Last summer, I think it was, I saw this tag going around. And then most recently, I think it was Risa Does Makeup did the tag. And I thought, what a fun tag to do. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to do that. That looks like something that you all may enjoy watching. Do 10 products and feel flawless, as we can possibly be at 63. All right, let's get started. I know that not everybody loves wigs, but this tag is about products that make me feel flawless. And I have to tell you, my wigs make me feel flawless. And I'll tell you why. If you have been with me for any extended period of time, you know that I wore my hair purple for a very long time, and I was destroying my hair. It was bleaching and coloring, and I had to go every 2 or 3 weeks to maintain that purple hair. It wasn't easy to do. And not to mention that I also had to do keratin treatment. When I think it was in 2018, my hairdresser moved away. She moved to Iowa or something like that. I couldn't find anyone who could maintain my hair in that purple color. Even though I purchased the hair dye, for some reason, I don't know if it was how long they left it on. I don't know what the problem was, but they weren't able to get it as the girl that always did my hair, how they got it. So Monica from Monica's Beauty and Lifestyle said to me, why don't you just get a wig? Because I was stressing. My hair was so bad. I had like 2-inch roots showing up. It was bad. It was just a bad situation. And I got a wig, and then I thought, why not? Why am I spending all of this money and destroying my hair when I could just get a wig? So I purchased a few wigs that were right around my same color. Now I couldn't get a purple one. And from there, it just evolved where I don't go to the hairdresser at all. My hair hasn't been cut in almost a year. My salt and pepper is probably up to here, with some faded down at the bottom of the purple. I wear a wig every single day, and oh my goodness, I love switching my hairstyle. I love switching the colors. It is just so much fun. And I think that bottom line, even if you don't like to be switching so many colors and style like I do, I think it's a great thing to have 2 wigs on your shelf that's very close to your color, very close to your style. And when you're having a bad hair day, or when you don't want to go to the hairdresser so you can't, or don't feel like doing it yourself, you put on your wig and you're out the door in 5 minutes, or just walking around the house, depending what the situation is. So that is definitely, this is probably my number one that makes me feel flawless. The next thing that I think that really helps me feel flawless are my nails. Obviously, I haven't been able to go to get my nails done. First, because of COVID and everything being closed, and then because I spent 6 months here in Florida and 6 months in Kansas. In Kansas, I couldn't find someone who would do my acrylics as I have here in Florida. In Florida, she's like 2 blocks away. In Kansas, I went and they would pop off. I had to drive like 45 minutes, have my nails done, and they were just gone. I mean, they popped off like within a week. I tried another place. I tried like a total of 3 places. I said, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. So I buy these on Amazon, 100 for a few dollars. I'll leave them linked down below. Every about week and a half or so, I soak them in acetone. They come right off. Put a new pair on, some polish, and I'm ready to go. I love having my nails done, and I have a very small nail bed. For those of you that are wondering, why don't I just leave my nails be? Because I have a very small nail bed, and they don't look good. I remember one time, Stephanie, my daughter, was a little girl, and I had taken my nails off, and she said to me, Mommy, your hands look like Uncle William's. Uncle William, that's my brother. They look like his hands. And I thought, yeah, I need to get my nails done. Number 3 is the Color Science. This is the Even Up. I cannot tell you how much I love this product because I apply it. It's a sunscreen, and I apply it underneath my makeup, my foundation, and it just evens out my skin tone. And nothing makes me feel worse than looking at myself in the mirror and seeing dark spots coming through. Even with a full coverage foundation, it just doesn't seem to, it doesn't seem to cover everything. This helps. I love this product. So this is definitely on my making me feel flawless. I know I have talked about this ad nauseum, but I have to tell you, the Flawless Finish from Charlotte Tilbury. No, it doesn't last a whole lot, but you know what? I've had this, I think it's almost a year that I've had this one, and I use it. Granted, I don't use it every single solitary day, but I do use it if I'm going out. I do use it if I'm recording a video. I have a backup. And the nice thing about it, I think that I have tried many powders, many powders, different brands, high-end drugstore. What I love about this is that I don't need an awful lot, and it will still give me a really pretty finish that doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look powdery. It's flawless. My stacked skincare. Someone left me a comment in a previous video saying that that is not a dermaplaning tool. This is by, the company is Stacked Skincare, and it is called a dermaplaning tool. And this viewer is absolutely right. It's not the same as the dermaplaning that you might go to a doctor's office and have them done. However, this does an incredible job at leaving my skin so smooth. And yes, it removes the peach fuzz and all of that, but I think it also serves the purpose as an exfoliator, if you will. So my skin feels and looks very smooth. I do this often. When I say often, it's every 2 weeks I'll use it. I make sure to sanitize it before, after I use it. I change the blades I think it's like every 3 times or so that I use it. I change the blades. I love it. It leaves my skin so smooth. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a skincare professional, but this totally works for me. You know, I was using, I've used Care Prost. I think that's what it's called. Care Prost. I've used the Eye Blink Eyelash, and I've used the Grand Cosmetics Lash. I loved it all. I loved the Blink Eye probably more than any of them. I thought it worked exceptionally well. The one from Grand Cosmetics, that works really well. Here's the problem. I am really lazy. So incredibly lazy, and I forget. So most recently, I discovered this little tool. And this little tool is perfection. I could get my lashes on in less than a minute. I have really fine eyelashes, and unless I use one of those products, unless I use the Blink Eyelash or the Grand Cosmetics or the Care Pros, and I have to be really consistent with it in order to maintain my lashes. Well, I have tried and tried so many times to put on my lashes, and nothing seems to work. Nothing. I mean, they would be all over the place. Well, until I discovered this tool. I get my lashes on, I don't know, in 30 seconds. They just go right on. So my favorite lashes, because it just brings all my makeup together. You know, everything just comes together. I love the ones from MAC. These are not real heavy, thick lashes or anything like that. I also use velour lashes. That's what I'm wearing right now. Love them, even though these are pretty pricey. Well, the velour are pretty pricey. They're right around the $25 range, but you get 10 to 15 wears out of them. I also wear the Lily lashes. I wear Ardell's, the Wispies, and you just just a little corner on the outside. I'll leave them all linked down below in case you're interested in some lashes. The next thing, you know I can't leave out foundations in this. You know that I can't. If I am going out to a special occasion, if I'm recording, if I'm going out to Miami to the art galleries or something along those lines, I will wear my full coverage foundation. And my favorites are YSL and Natasha Denona, Estee Lauder Double Wear. They all do an incredible job in having that full coverage. But for every day, I do not wear any of those foundations. And those are the ones that I wanted to mention because even though they're not the full coverage, they stay on. I can wear a mask if I need to, and it doesn't come off on my mask. And one of them, this is the Estee Lauder, what's this called? Futurist Hydra Rescue. This has an SPF of 45. I love this. It goes on beautifully. It has a radiant finish. So if you're oily, you might want to set it. I have normal skin. This just goes on beautifully, but it is a medium coverage. It is not a full coverage. If I'm not recording, if I'm just going to go just doing some running around, the one that I'm going to be using is the one from Eyelash. I love this. It is a serum foundation. So you know that you do not have, this is more like as a sheer to medium coverage. It evens out beautifully. The color is gorgeous. It has great ingredients, but it's almost as if you were applying a serum. And especially for those days that we don't want to wear a full coverage foundation or even a medium coverage, if you just want to look at yourself in the mirror and just feel a little flawless, this Eyelash one really does it. You know that I have tons of palettes. I think you know that. I have tons and tons of palettes. So you're going to be surprised with what I'm going to show you. I love LA Girl. I have Dior's and Natasha Denona. I have lots of palettes. But if I want something that I know that I'm going to pick up and it's going to look beautiful, it's going to be one of my LA Girl palettes. And this is like a $15 palette. I think that it doesn't matter which one of my LA Girl palettes I pick, it's just going to be beautiful. It's going to be pigmented. It's not going to have fallout. The shimmers are real shimmers. The mattes are just, they're creamy. They stay on. They don't get muddy. I love LA Girl. For my number 9 product, it has to go to my Caudalie. I love this. This is the Vino Perfecto. What this is, it is a brightening essence. It has AHA in it. So it has that element of being able to brighten your skin. And what I do is wash my face in the morning, and then I splash some of this, some of the Vino Perfecto on, and I make sure not to go under my eyes, just all over my face. And I think that this has been a true game changer since I started using it. I want to say that it was Sheila from Simply Sheila that recommended this to me the first time, because I was just going crazy. And I think that in combination, the Caudalie with everything else that I'm using, this has brightened up my face, and it has also I don't want to say eliminated the dark spots or the hyperpigmentation, but it has certainly lightened them quite a bit. I love this. And for the last one, this is, I have to tell you, this has been a miracle for me. If I have joint pains, I don't feel flawless. I feel achy, and I just don't feel good. And if I don't feel good, I feel like I don't look good. This is the collagen from Great Lakes, the Great Lakes collagen. I first heard about this from Monica, from Monica's Beauty and Lifestyle. She recommended it, and I started taking it, and it worked so well. During last summer, I was in excruciating pain. I had stopped taking it. My knees, I couldn't go up and down the stairs. I had to go to the doctor. I had to go to physical therapy, and it was unbearable. The pain was, I cannot begin to tell you the pain that I was on. And Monica said to me, have you tried taking the collagen again? Maybe that'll help. Oh my gosh, I ordered it, a tremendous improvement for me. And then this company contacted me, Ultra Collagen, I think that's what it is if I'm seeing this correctly. This is a marine collagen, and they asked me if I wanted to try it. And I said, sure, why not? I have been wanting to try a marine collagen just because I have been trying to stay away from a lot of meats and beef and starches and wheat and, you know, trying to do that kind of thing. So I decided to give them a try. The first couple of times that I added it, you get a scoop in here, a pretty big scoop, and you put one of those scoops, you put it in your, I put it in my coffee and it dissolves. And the first few times that I had it, I thought it had a little bit of a taste, not a fish taste, just a little bit of a different taste. And I drink my coffee black. So there, I don't add sugar, I don't add cream, I don't add any of those things. So therefore, I'm going to taste anything different. I'm going to taste it in there. The one from Great Lakes has no taste whatsoever. You cannot detect anything different if you drink your coffee black as I do. This one has some kind of a taste to it. It's not bad, and I don't notice it anymore. I've gotten used to it. I really like this. Since I started taking this diminished the pain tremendously. This one has, I don't know if it's just the extension of the time that I have been taking it, but I don't have any pain at all. None whatsoever. I have no joint pains. I cannot believe that I was going to a physical therapist less than a year ago. And today I've got a, this is a townhome. And we have stairs. So downstairs we have kitchen, living room, dining room. And I have to take Peabody out, my dog. My iWatch said that last week I went up and down the stairs 102 times because it keeps track of going up and down the stairs. So, I mean, I'm moving around. I'm not just sitting here all the time. No pain whatsoever. So, what makes me feel flawless? The Great Lakes collagen or the marine collagen. I love these. I will not be without them. I like feeling flawless. So those are the products that make me feel and flawless, in my opinion. If you have products that make you feel or look flawless, please let me know down below. I would love to hear from you. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I hope you've all enjoyed this tag. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.